So now that we have our pattern, we can just take this right edge of the MIDI clip and drag it across, and it will start duplicating the MIDI clip and like looping it. So we'll just drag this all the way across until drop 1.3. We're just gonna focus on the first half of the drop now, because I think we're gonna need to change up the pattern for the second half. So now that we have the pattern copied across, let's open up our serum preset and let's start automating some of the parameters so the sound keeps evolving as the drop progresses. So I'm gonna start by automating this cutoff. Typically what I like to do when I'm automating the cutoff is I'm gonna make a shape like this. I want it to start low and rise over time. And typically I like for it to rise slowly in the first half of this section, and then it's gonna rise a little bit more quickly. So this is generally the shape that I want. So let's listen to that, and we'll definitely have to adjust it. Something else I forgot to do is I need to copy this reverb automation all the way across. So I'll highlight this first bar and I'll just hit Command D to duplicate it all the way across. So let's loop this and we'll just keep listening, keep tweaking. Okay, so I like how that sounds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this entire section of automation and I'm gonna hit Command D to copy it over. And then typically what I like to do for the second half is have the exact same automation, but just have it start higher and end higher. So let's just take this entire automation and we'll move this up a bit. And I think we can take this first point and drag this down. So it's sort of like connects. It doesn't sound super jumpy. So now let's listen to the first half of the drop with these automations we just made. Okay, I really like how that sounds. So 2 quick things I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut off this last half bar of the acid pattern because I want everything in the synths to completely drop out for that section. And then I'm gonna place a utility on the group and we're just gonna automate the volume down all the way so it just hard cuts off. And then something else I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start automating this echo because as the cutoff turns up at the end of these 8-bar phrases, I'm gonna turn the echo up too. So it kind of becomes like more spacious for that section. So let's click on our dry wet and I'm gonna make a shape similar to the cutoff. So the dry wet is just gonna rise in this last 4 bars and then turn back down. And then we're gonna do it again, but for the second half, we're gonna have it rise a little bit higher. Okay, that sounds good. I think we can just lower this automation a touch, but overall, I really like that.